see, we got capacity, ripples, shadow box, reticle. About shadow box. What's shadow box? We got normal puzzle. Big normal puzzle. Let's see. The mind's let a joke. What are we, the Riddler? Maybe. I mean, who am I to speak? I made for 2D conundrums, so. Like. Okay, so that's, does it look okay? It's not great, but it's okay. Greetings, Melik. So that is 2 or 3. Oh, right, we're in mouse mode, not typing mode, so raise the desk exactly 1 centimeter. So this is 0 or 1. So this is 1 or 2. So this is 1 or 2. Well, that's not any more information. That's 0 or 1. You need to do that in such a way that it makes a 1 have to be a 1. Probably. Any time of day, any time of night, all you have to do is flash the Tametsi signal and Katsuzoku will appear from the darkness. How's it going, sir? Get the 6 over here. That's not really anything. I think we need one of the 4s, and these 4s next to 1s look pretty promising, right? Yeah. That's exactly where I'm supposed to start. So at least one of these 2 has to be. Okay. Oh, then we've got a 2-1 situation. Overlapping 1s. Let's tap into the music for a moment there, but I figure that was a bit much. Oh, and then we've got a 3-1 situation. So that there's 2 spaces left. And we got those 1s overlapping, so we can grow ourselves a little tree. And is that all the super easy stuff? Fair enough, Ketsu. Sleep well. I'm looking at stuff like there's 0 or 1 of these two. I don't think that's really gonna amount to terribly much. One or two of these, 1 or 2 of these, eh. I think the rows and columns are doing anything just yet. Let's see. Oh, because of this one and this 2 and this 1, that gives me a square. So no more than 1 here. So there has to be at least 1 here, which means there's exactly 1 here. Which means this is safe, and there's exactly 1 here, which means both of these are safe. Oh, and to be clear, if anyone's new to this, hasn't seen it before, I don't know if Valamar's seen this before or whatever, do feel free to ask if you have any questions. The baseline is that we're doing Advanced Minesweeper, that all the levels are handcrafted, not randomly generated, so they're always solvable. And depending on the level, there can be additional rules, like this one, we've got these row and column numbers that also indicate how many mines are in that row or column. And we've also got these numbers in the top right that indicate how many mines are left in those appropriate colors. Additionally, compared to like Minesweeper, we are on countdown mode, where the number of mines remaining automatically counts down when we tag mines next to them, which can be confusing at first, but is the greatest feature of all time. These are right, because we got 2 here and 1 here. I'm unsure if that does anything else for us, but we got that. Builds to something eventually, I'm sure. And this question mark means I can't, like, daisy chain. Oh, that one has a backwards diagonal anyway, so that would have been trouble if I tried to do that in the first place. This area's got a lot of question marks. That's just like a root area. Nobody wants anything to do with that area. I still like keep considering, it's like, well, why is this a question mark? What numbers, like if I knew the number it was, it would be much easier. So what does that make the number? Every time I've actually tried to look at it, it's like, oh, well, it turns out if I know the number, it's easier regardless of what number it is, so the meta solve doesn't really work, but I still feel confident. Confidence a little strong. I still suspect that you might be able to meta solve some question marks with valid logic at times, but it seems difficult to prove cleanly. Oh, we've got this 2-1 situation there. That doesn't do anything because this is a question mark. That gives us a 2-1 situation there. Seems unlikely to matter, but this is 2 or 3, so that's 0 or 1. I mean, I already know that's 1 or 2 anyway. I can go over here, that doesn't seem very helpful. I mean, I guess this is 2 or 3. Which makes just this a 1 or 2, so this is 1 or 2. Yeah, that's not really going anywhere. No. 1 or 2, 1 or 2, 1 or 2? That follows, right? Yeah, so that's 1 or 2. Making sure we're not missing anything. That's 1 or 2. So that's 1 or 2, so this has to be 1. So this has to be 2, so this has to be 1. And that means this is safe, and that's a mine. This is a question mark, so it ruins me. I mean, it stops progress. It doesn't really ruin me. 2, so this is 1 or 2. So this is 0 or 1. So this is 1 or 2. So this is 0 or 1. Yeah, that's, that doesn't look like it goes anywhere. I did in fact miss a free click. That's a pretty good free click. It's a fine free click. Can we confirm that all of these are not filled somehow? This is at most two. Yeah, they're too spaced out. I can't really do much with that, I don't think. Could I do it from the bottom? Maybe. Let's see. So this is 1 or 2, which means this is 1 or 2. That looks correct. Yeah, that's correct. We got one staring each other down over here. Still lots of colors, so nothing really happened there. Very close solves in this 4 and this 5 here. You did actually quite a few of this 7 if you wanted to count, so I don't know if we quite get there. So 1 or 2... 0 or 1. So 2 or 3 is here. That's not a good angle. This is just 1, 2, or 3, so that's not very happy. It's at least 1. I mean, I guess I'll awkwardly mark it just in case. That's 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see, so this is... So 1 or 2 here, so this is a 0 or 1 here, so that means this is a 1 or 2 here. So it has to be at least 1 over here, right? It's 1, 2, or 3. Let me double check that, because I think everything else is good. I mean, I guess I'll double check the whole line. It's so easy to miss something. So 1 or 2 here. 0 or 1 there, which also means 0 or 1 here. So that means 2 or 3 amongst all of those. Means 1 or 3 amongst those. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 or 2. 0, 1. 1 or 2. Neat. So we start off with those two, and then we know this is exactly one. Let me just do this. Okay, double checking that I can in fact count. 1, 1, 1, so that means this is a mine. And we should be able to do something over here, but let me make sure I didn't miss anything here yet. We can chain that up sort of, but there's question marks as far as the eye can see, which makes it a lot less helpful. Could help you count to 9 later, but that's a ways off. Some awkward diagonals with these ones, but I don't like the ones and the twos there, but I don't like that very much. So there's exactly one here. So that means what? Like this is a mine, and there's a one mine here, which makes this safe. I think that all tracks, but let's double check. So there's one here. So there's two amongst these. Yeah, so that's a mine. One. That's a mine. That's safe. And now we've got overlapping twos, which makes that safe. Overlapping ones. That'll be solved by the color count later. We've got a 2-1 situation here. And we clean up that whole corner. I guess these could be solved by this 4 column too. The power of counting in action. So, just instinctively, I'm guessing there's something in this question mark hell we can work with. It's certainly possible we missed something up here. The orange areas are pretty miserable. It's still possible there's something there, but... Too much to count, really, Dalek. Okay, well this looks dumb, except for maybe this? There has to be at least one here, and there's at most one here. Those comparisons don't quite connect, but double question mark, it makes it pretty hard to... Yeah, this is just an empty, desolate wasteland over here. Yeah, I don't think the other row and column numbers do anything for me here. This over here wasn't helpful, was it? So, like, that's 2 or 3. That's 0, 1. It's 1 or 2, and if we remove a tile, it's 0, 1 or 2 out of 2 tiles. So that's not a very helpful breakdown. So, I mean, that's 2 or 3. So that's 1 or 2. So this is 0 or 1. So this is 0 or 1. This would help break things down with this question mark, I'm sure. So this is 2 or 3. So this is 1 or 2. I don't think that's actually helpful. Wait, no, it is because of this 3. Because then this is 0 or 1. And if that's 1, then we've got 2 minds here. What a mess. I don't even want to double check it in so much of a mess, but it sounded right. I think that's right. That one, that one. So that makes this a mine. And this is 1 now. And this is 1 now, so this is safe. And that means, oh, look at that, like, pattern, like, getting all those diagonals with this nonsense. That a 1, so this is safe. And then we got this. And a classic 2-1. We've got overlapping 2s. Overlapping 1s. Overlapping 1s. And double 3. That is a pretty cool song. This 5 count might be getting close now. One, so we know there's 1 of these 2. Still helps that numerous down. We've got a chain here now that might be something. What is it? No? Maybe not. Petitions mildly salted. Welcome to the stream. Let's count. Yeah. Making sure I didn't miss like any empty spaces up here or anything. Those are both mines. It's like $3, by the way, and it's really good. You might also there's a lot of other options that are good too if you're actively a Minesweeper enthusiast and you've got at least a little money to buy a few good games. You want the Hexel series, and you want one called Delete, and what was the other one we played kind of recently that was also good? The one that was more focused on the column and row Picrossi sort of situation. Oh, good. What was that one called? Because Delete was the 3D. Delete is just the 3D one. But yeah, the ultimate suggestion is to play this one last and turn on countdown mode, because countdown mode is glorious, but it makes all those other games hard to play. And Tametsi is also the hardest, so doing the easier ones first is good. Hexel's 1 is kind of optional since it's very easy, but if you want like a warm-up, basically, that's fine. And then there's Hexel's Plus and Infinite. And Delete is pretty easy. Like, that would be a fine starting spot, or interspersed with the Hexel stuff. But what's the other one? There's one more on the recommendation list for Minesweeper likes. And no, it's not Demon Crawl. I didn't really like Demon Crawl. Oh god. Minesweeper? No? No, turns out it's not Minesweeper. Did it start with like a P? Oh, it's probably in my list of ratings that weren't in the database yet, would be my guess. Polymines, yes, Polymines. Also good. Tametsi is the best and hardest of them, and also the most value for your buck. So if you only want one, Tametsi's probably the way to go. But they're all fairly cheap, and they're all good. So those would be the ones to look at there. But yeah, countdown mode, I was a little skeptical at first, took a little get used to, but like I love it now. It's so good. It's so good. Specifically, like, I mean, it depends on your predilections a little bit, right? Like, I don't enjoy hunting for what I consider kind of free or known information. And I think some people do enjoy that, and there's nothing wrong with that. But, like, I mean, another example would be, like, finishing off Sudoku, I don't really enjoy. It's just like, alright, well, it's already done, but now I've got to spend, like, another 5 minutes actually finishing it. But, like, so what I'm talking about, like, without countdown mode, there could easily be, like, a 0 over here or something, but I don't realize it's a 0 because I didn't notice how many mines were next to it. But countdown mode means that I never have that problem, and I can just easily flow through known patterns and do the easy stuff, and then focus more on doing the more interesting solves and stuff. I mean, a lot of times it's like 3 minutes, and it depends on where you delineate Squirrelian. But I mean, there's several times where it's not like exactly solved, but it's effectively solved. But you've got like 10 minutes left. There's a lot of spaces you can draw that line. And greetings, by the way, Supernova. Welcome in. Alright, did this do anything else for us down here? Two here. One or two here. There's one or two here, which means there's 0 or 1 here. Oh, but there's still a backwards diagonal on this too, huh? So that's not actually helpful, I don't think. Not rigged. I made too good of a playlist. I just end up just wanting to jam a lot of times rather than like do my streamer job here. Oh, this doesn't look like it really goes anywhere I like. Oh, these overlapping twos is something, actually. That's something. Right. Not quite, because this does not guarantee one for this. Oh, I'm looking at my own stuff. So for those unfamiliar, how I usually handle puzzle games like this is that people, like, I keep it pretty open and people are welcome to talk freely in backseat and stuff, but I may also just not read those messages. No, God, now these twos are overlapping. Okay. Making sure. Close to this mattering. Kind of close to our counts mattering too. We might be able to count pink actually. I'm gonna keep looking here real quick. or still got way too much gap around it. Four. And 5, 6. There's 3 in all of this. How many at least ones can we pull off in that? 1 or 2. This is an at most one, but it's much less helpful. This is also an at most one. I mean, this is an at least one, but... We know Inshato is not watching right now because they did not emote in chat to that song. You could almost count orange too, but like I don't think that's ever gonna work out up here, so I'm not even really gonna try. Oh, these two, we get this tile, that starts a bit of a cascade potentially, right? Or do we? Can these both be over here and this be over here? That might still be possible. I was thinking that we needed one here and one here, but I don't know if we actually do. So this blasted question mark here. So what I was looking at with the pink cable to narrow, like, give me 2 next to this 3 here? Like, this spot safe potentially? So this is a 0-1, this is 1 or 2, yeah, that doesn't really translate up here though. I don't think there's any way it could translate to this either, yeah. Like, and I know there's one here. But if this, no, this is a 1 or 2, not a 0 or 1. If this was a 0 or 1, then we actually do get help on that column. Yeah, it's a 1 or 2. You see a save tile? It would probably, like, it theoretically kind of should be that with what, been figuring. Did I just... Yeah, no, that is totally safe. Right. We do, this whole thing. Yeah, I basically did that. I just didn't, get the remaining piece of free info. I, like, really should have insisted on finding, given the pattern here. Like, it's the same way we solved stuff up here. Did you mean to say you saw the entire bottom left solved? One, two. There's not much in the rest of this orange, huh? Or that one included. Most of what I'm looking at is, yeah, it doesn't quite look like it's going to be enough to narrow down the 3s and 4s, though. Unless I've got another useful way of looking at it. I don't think so. We've got one here, and one here. Makes it pretty likely this is a mine, but it doesn't have to be based on just that. You know, there has to be at least one here. That doesn't look particularly easy to count right now. Here we've got these question marks potentially preventing us from getting those same squares we got down here and up here. Although I wouldn't be surprised if there's another way to do that still. So, yeah, I mean, I feel like we mostly looked through this already, but one or two... 0, 1... One or two... 0, 1... This 0, 1, so that makes this 1 or 2. Or whatever that ends up being worth. Which is probably not very much. There's a number here that would be worth a lot. Is reframing it help at all? Because we can call these 0 or 1s, which makes these 1 or 2s. Dalek. Yeah, I don't think they set their engine loose on user input stuff. It'd probably be fairly easy. Because I don't imagine they hand code the cryptograms, because why? And there's a ton of them. I've only been looking at this fancy. Do we look at this less fancy, and does the counting work? So it wasn't just being like, that's 3. That's 2. That's potentially helpful. So that means one of these is mine. Can probably reconstruct off of that usefully. Yeah, it does at least something. Alright, let's finish building off of that before looking back at pink. Those are mine. That's right, yeah. I was about to say that's a 2-1. We got the backwards diagonal, so don't jump the gun. Although we've got orange solved now too. We count differently, is that any better? Three. 27. Yeah, I mean, that's just normal. Probably do something with one of these numbers now, so I guess we will. We had... Yeah, no, this was just ambiguous for this 2's purposes. Can't circle around the other way with the question mark. So I don't know if that's actually helpful on that side. And then on this side, we know this is 1 or 2. Once again, not quite hitting there. Can't do it. Well, in my case, this is my second time playing through the game, and we're already on the really high-end levels again. So I've played like 150 hours of this already, in addition to, you know, another 50 hours of other Advanced Minesweeper games. And then you still hit this like probably kind of easy spot. There's not very much left, but I'm still not immediately seeing what it is I want to do here. This is fixed numbers now. Okay, so we got one here, one here, one here, and one here. Okay, so this up here has to be in mine. And then that synergizes with the other row number here. One of those is a mine, so these three are all safe. There we go. There we go. Shadow box in the bank. Party. So that means let's do another cryptogram. Oh, I'm sorry for you, Supernova. You missed out on a far superior playing experience. A mystery. Yeah, this is a multi-page one, although that's got like a giant word over here. WMA. Let's go ahead and give a little bit of this a try and see if this looks promising at all. It doesn't look the best. It's also giving us three-letter words that end in G. And obviously, this doesn't have to be ing, but like it's a long word with I in the third to last slot, so like one of these should be ing, and this one is a one-time letter. So if any of them are, then this one should be. Was the logic there. I don't love that. FXZ is probably and U, B, or 4. Huh? The Regna. So let's see if this looks any more promising right now. Oh, that's my mouse cursor. Okay, I was like, why is there one square like emphasized for no reason? Okay, I like this because I also like maybe like this. Yeah. It's a mistake to confound strangeness with mystery. The most commonplace crime is often the most mysterious, because it presents no new or special features from which deductions may be drawn. I mean, like, I'll say a study in Emerald. I assume that has to be some Sherlock Holmes book. Studied Scarlet. Okay. Sure. Yeah, you saw the it is as well. Alright, that one is super fast, so I'm gonna do another one. O and Q. The commonality looks promising for that. We got a T in? That's not a word, right? Got a double Y here. But like, if V is right, then what is this? Because I'm looking at the Quiboy word in the kind of the middle left there. Like can't be TL or TG. TB. I guess it could be like O's or something, but I don't think we have any other double letters. Yeah, no other double letters. I'm not in love with that. Let's try a couple of other options here. I mean, I like the E there because like it was all over the place. But it's a short enough thing that a lot of things can be all over the place. No. Oh, God. I do like insert both on. That makes the Y here look more promising. This is a problem though. Yeah, so it's not and. And these not like impossible, it just seemed like it had some problems. And looked hard impossible. We've just got the AH and LD as our two letters, huh? This letter's kind of all over the place. Beginning and ending of a four-letter word. It's kind of feeling like a T to me, but... Is it just two, or are there other options there? No. Not unless we're speaking Spanish. R is another possibility, yeah, for 3 letters. What does that look like? That looks very promising. Yeah. I keep, like, I'm looking at the bottom word, and I keep putting those E's closer together. I'm like, repeat, and recent, and no. There's another letter there. Those. Not safe, we've already got the S. What is, ests? Bests. Jests? Could be jest. I mean, it's the only letter, so maybe it's just jests. Yeah. Still over here. Held in even for those to whom life and death are equal jests, there are some things that are still held in respect. So what is this from? Like, how many murder, like, I guess it has to be murder technically, but how many mysteries can I even think of? Like, Murder on the Orient Express. There you go, that's my guess. Get your guesses before I click reveal. And hey there, MTXT. Blended in with all the other pink names. The Murders in the Rue Morgue by Edgar Allan Poe. I have not read that Poe. I read a handful of Poe on stream, and The Raven like 6 times? Something like that. We're coming up soon on another reading of The Raven. Yeah, I mean, I could, like, check VODs to get a more accurate estimate, but it's close to that. When was the first time? So, at least 6. I will confidently say 6, but might have been more. If you tried putting all of those readings together, that could be a little bit cute. Could be madness. Like the cadence and timing's going to vary a bit between, and certainly the first reading was worse than like the 2021 reading. But that will have to wait about a month. I mean, it doesn't have to, but it probably will. As much as I love that poem. We could throw it out on some, like, Jabberwocky or something. In any case, it's break time. Let's take a moment, stretch out, grab a fresh beverage, water your pets, and we'll be back in a couple minutes. Do probably one more present code, and then back to some Tametsi. See you shortly, everybody. Tales Trembling. XDK. Got 2 PWs and 2 XDKs. I mean, that seems strong-ish. There's quite a word on the bottom left, but this is all still looking reasonably promising. Sesame. Second. Acquainted, not acquaintance, right? Oh, obscene, huh? No, observe. Only one key. To examine the causes of life, we must first have recourse to death. I became acquainted with the science of anatomy, but this was not sufficient. I must also observe the natural decay and corruption of the human body. Once again, gonna have a very hard time guessing these, I think, but Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. Yeah, like this. There's like 40 entries in the horror, and you know at least one of them is Frankenstein, but... Hey! Alright, well, that one's done. Probably no more Frankenstein. We got a triple again. I mean, we'll go ahead and start. It's often that. No, that doesn't really... I'm looking in the bottom right rather than where my cursor is with the it, but... We got the 2 BWLs as well. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's almost definitely not V. Egg. It's always gonna be egg. I'll just put it. Clearly, that's correct. I mean, the other letters look possible still. Let's try V and the other one here. Is that this one? Wasn't there one we had 2 of them? Yeah, we had 2 BWLs, right? Okay. Yeah, I think I need to get rid of egg. Yeah, that being V is kind of bad because that puts an H as the second letter to 2-letter word starting a sentence. Like, I mean, it could be like ah or O, but is pretty dicey. Although if the QWC was the, it also puts it there. Curious. So we got no these maybe? Oh no, we still got SNL available as well. The best. It's a lot of B's, and one's right next to a T. These... The scent? And these are also ending the common three-letter word. Are there any other words I'm missing here? The sect. I mean, it is a horror category. Search, they're in IT and they spelled it wrong. Yeah, maybe it's there instead of these. Rest. It's not here. It or at. The other letters are not helping us there. We're just losing a vowel here. Well, it's still not here. I keep thinking like this is here it was. It still might be right though. Great. Then all of the rest. Huge. I see a word down here. Apparently only one C, huh? But one word. Tomb. There was one great tomb more lordly than all the rest. Huge it was, and nobly proportioned. On it was but one word. Dracula. Gotta give it flair, right? Do I know the author of Dracula? I should. I think I do, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to recall it. It's always funny when you're just like searching for a name. Oh, obviously Bram Stoker, yes. But it's funny when you're like just like searching for your a name and your brain just spits out nonsense. It's like Franz Ferdinand. I'm like, you know, brain, I don't think that one's correct. All right. Back to Tametsi, I suppose. I'm gonna close this though. I mean, if I keep avoiding ones I don't want to do, we'll only be left with the ones we don't want to do, but that's okay. Capacity. Okay, we got overlapping ones here. Build out our tree. And its roots. This 1-2-1 is kind of a thing, right? Yeah. I recognize that pattern. This game has some downsides, but this level is a big plus, so... Suppose you're right. Suppose you're right. Oh, and then this is the opposite, right? There's exactly one here, so there's exactly... Oh, not quite. Doesn't let us actually put down two. There's just 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1. Both of these are safe. Okay. So 1, 1. This is safe. Can almost count gray already. We can count back this way, although we got those question marks, so I don't know about that. There's a large number of rudely placed question marks. I'm just like sitting here trying to count gray. You could get like 7 or something. Oh. The row number isn't anything yet, is it? I don't think so. The other ones are all right out, but... Meaningfully track this back at all? It's still a good number. Or color, rather. Yeah, that's a fine color. So... 0, 1, 1 or 2... So that's 0, 1. So this is 1 or 2. So that's 0, 1. So this is 1 or 2. So this is 0 or 1. And that makes this 2 or 3, so that has to, and we already know that is exactly 2. I guess starting here would have been better, apparently. This is 2. This is 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. And a 2, 1 situation there, just double checking backwards diagonals. This 2, 1 overlaps, right? Yeah. And then we've got overlapping ones here. And then we've got 2 on here. Which does this one. Let me make sure that was correct though. Okay. There's easy to miss diagonals there. Like, I want to go through it quick when I see something like that, but then I'm just wrong too often, so try to slow it down so I'm only wrong some of the time. You have it, Sultan. White Lady, I guess, is technically the name of the song, but yes. There's question marks on both sides there, so we can't chain that down. So that's 1 or 2. So that's 1 or 2. So that's 1 or 2. And then we hit question mark Death Valley for another 1 or 2. 1. But we know, like, this is 1. Does it, like, do we care if this is a 0 or 1 instead? I don't think that really does anything for us. But yeah, you can always use the song command to check songs if you're curious. No, we got a pretty wide variety in the playlist that we've built up over the past, yeah, 9 years. Almost. I think it was probably October 2013 when we first introduced the playlist. One of the song commands. You have your choice of, you know, like 120 or something. But learning what those 120 are is the lore of the stream, right? Or just, you know, guessing, because you'll probably be right. Anything else I can do with maybe like the top or... Or maybe this 2 is something now? I don't know, I don't really like the way it's looking at me. Let's see, so this is 1 or 2, 0 or 1, does that do anything for us? I think that's 0 or 1. Doesn't look great. Oh, wait, no, this does something. Like, we go from this doesn't look great to this is definitely something. Like, that makes this a mine. It's 1 or 2. So that's all 0 or 1, so this is 0 or 1. And that's exactly 1. That means this is a mine, that means this is 1. And what was our backwards on that? And at least one of these has to be one, so these two are safe. I believe that's correct. Yeah. Oh no, there's a diagonal here. I was gonna say we have a solid one for this 2-row, but there's still the diagonal. Oh, these have to both be mines for that 4, right? Because we've got one here and we've got 2 there. Yeah, okay. That doesn't actually do anything else, does it? How are we doing on our gray count? Five. I mean, 6. Is it useful to know that one of these 4 is a mine? It's not the best. You can break it down a little differently, but I don't know if that ends up helpful. I mean, most of the other ways I'm looking at are worse, but maybe around this 2D promising. Mark that for posterity, I guess. Alright. Well, we've got 11 binds out of 7. That's close, right? No such luck now. So, that's 2. Four. Yeah, that looks terrible. Yeah, that's real bad. Okay. Close. Do anything weird with the angles around the corner here? Got a 1 or 2 there. 0, 1, 1 or 2, 0, 1, that just connects to another 1, so that's not gonna really do anything, I don't think. What about the other way? Let me get rid of the other stuff first there. So 1 or 2, 0, 1. So this is now 2 or 3. Oh, that's something. It might be more than one thing, but I'm seeing the interaction down with this 2 and 1. This is right? So this is 1 or 2, 0, 1, 2 or 3. Yeah. So that means this is a 1 or a 2. And we already know this is a 1. So that means this is safe, and that means this is a 1. This is a 1. This is a mine. And that means this is a 1, and that means this is a 1, which means this is a mine. Now, does that do anything else for us? Like, that's a 0 or 1 now. So it makes this a 1 or 2, but that doesn't really connect to anything. But we do have a few other pieces, if we can build off of this 2 here at all now. So let's say like 1 or 2, 0. Oh, that immediately stopped. All right, well, good talk. Can you do anything meaningful? Like that's 0, 1. That's a 1 or 2. That just means like this whole swath here is a 1 or 2. Meh. Actually, I mean, we know... Oh, that doesn't change anything. I was gonna say, like, we know this is a 1, but... that could still be a 1 and a 0, or a 1 and a 1. Excuse me, a 2 and a 0, or a 1 and a 1. So that doesn't really clarify that piece. So was that a dead end, or is there still something else we can do up yonder? Can I trail this down now that I've got this extra number here? I guess we can take a look at that. So that's a 1 or 2, that's a 0 or 1. This is a 1 or 2. Now every time, we've done this like 3 times. It's like, the numbers next to a 1 are 0 or 1. Congratulations, you figured it out. There's no overlap on that side. Or probably not too promising. Like, we know there's like one there, but like, eh. Actually, do we even know that? We don't even know that. These double question marks. Salutations, parse the potatoes. Sure, I'll look in that area. We've got 0, 1, 1 or 2, 0, 1. Yeah, that's a good spot. Grows us a nice little tree. That means this has to be in mine, right? From past info. So we got 1 here. Oh no, the 3 is still touching this tile. Still don't think that does anything more for this 2 row. Oh, did this... I think now instead of 2 squares are 0 or 1, this 1 square here is a 0 or 1. Let's see. We've got, like, there's a 1 here. That's close to mattering on the 5, but I don't think we can quite do anything with that yet. Things are kind of ready to zip through with the right piece of information. You know what? I think that the right piece of information is. We can probably find it over here. In the sci-fi category. Either of those scream I or A. Not particular. Got a lot of KS's for 2s. KQBBU. And this is probably an L if it's beginning over here rather than an O. Like, there's a few other options, like it could be like ebb or something, but that's pretty unlikely. Egg! It's egg! Okay, it's apparently Undyne wrote this. It doesn't look very promising. Maybe someday it'll be egg. I don't think so. Make this like ores or something? And then put S as a really common letter. I mean, that's better than OI, right? So this is still possible. This is some sort of Bear Tato situation over here. Yeah. That would be great, Zalithar. They just have it in, like, I don't know, the fantasy category or something. And, just like in the end of the fantasy category, it's just Jocelyn Pemberher. I mean, not with that attitude, it can't be Skrillian. That doesn't look super promising. Making this V does look kind of promising, although the E's, we expect to see them a little more common than that if so. So maybe not. Really, this is for foo. Yeah, we just do foo and then bar, and now we're programming. See the I, so I immediately want it to be in G, but like that just it keeps having problems if I try to do that. The IAL at the end of the next letter or word looks kind of promising though. And if that one's the terrestrial? No, that doesn't work. Terrestrial? Is that actually how it's spelled? Yeah, Zalatar. Well, the explicit clue is that it's from some piece of literature in the category sci-fi. So very little on the explicit clues. Slow, inevitable of the movements out of the unknown. Rest. Oh, past. Right. Thought it was just being a weird turn of phrase with unknown vast. Looking at these stars suddenly dwarfed my own troubles and all the gravities of terrestrial life. I thought of their unfathomable distance and the slow, inevitable drift of their movements out of the unknown past into the unknown future. Good God, I have no idea. Like, Foundation. I don't know. I barely even know anything about Foundation. Classic words of reveal author. I mean, anyone else is welcome to make a guess if you got any idea. But your time is now up. The Time Machine by H.G. Wells. Sure. What? One more? One more. I did say it was going to be a split stream. There were equal votes, so we're trying to give at least close to reasonable time on this. The fact that one of the two-letter words is just D-O, like, makes it hard not to focus on it being D-O, but, like, it's very unlikely to be D-O. Not when I started the stream, Skrillian. Chrono got their vote in too late. The A seemed like it fits better with that double letter word up there. Yes. Look, we're the sci-fi category that increases the number of words that can end in I. Still gonna be unlikely, I think, but I think it's higher than average. Got a three-letter word comma. It's kind of interesting construction there. Let's just try this real quick. How bad does that look? Not great. Also because it got rid of my other word. Yeah, that's a problem. Get rid of this. How did I get rid of this? Did I type one too many letters? Oh, I made this an A, obviously. Yeah, no. That's a no-no. Do we have any double letters? No, not even an alphiquipoios do we have double letters. Oh wait, we got one down here actually. No word or spelling master, so like it's usually gonna be G-L, like vowels, so like E or O. Could also be like a B. What are our most common double letter situations? Getting an E vibe from the O. Huh? Then we end up with a 3-letter word beginning with... Well, no. I'm extrapolating too far. I was making this he, but there's other possibilities. Like it could be B, right? Yeah, for example. It feels like one of these long words is going to end in ing. Like, that's kind of common, but... Oh yeah, that's interesting. That's probably pretty strong. The shack. And then there's an XH in the second word and an XH at the end of the last word. Yeah. So those letters are friends. Of course, the immediate things that come to mind as friends are things that are not 2-letter words. Like I'm thinking like SH, TH. They started the movie Shazam, Jonathan. That one feels average. Not super happy about. Although, wait. Okay, there's not going to be that many X's. I was like, exhale fits perfectly. Except it doesn't because it would have another E. And there'd be like way too many X's. So that is probably not good. And that has this as well. Which again can be a word, but usually you're not looking at the ahs and the O's there. Lewin, welcome. So this is probably not an I then. Like... Could it maybe a 2? This is English in the end, yes. This is a cipher, cryptogram. So all the letters match up to another English letter. And then at the end we'll have a sentence from some sci-fi book or something. E is the most frequent letter. If you mean this purposely, I mean, it's such a short thing you can't really rely on that, but like, let's say, Like the F's are quite common, the G's are very common, but then they've got like a double here, which could still be an E, yeah. Oh god, it's filling this in. No. When you click the letters, I was just doing it to check their commonality. I was like, wait, since when did we fill in all these letters? We weren't really liking the for any of these on this one. I mean, did I guess I didn't really look at this one that much. Not my favorite in terms of quantity, but in terms of like letter placement, it's pretty good. But except for this, oh right, hi, ah, yeah, so that's no good, right? Maybe it's Ash. That's a three-letter word with that's the middle. That's vaguely sci-fi, but yeah, no, that doesn't look good. And it can't be and, so what's next? What's coming? We got like U and 4. How's that look? Not great. Yeah, I looked at that one already, I think. Like, possible, but pretty ugly. Like, are we French here? Yeah, we were looking at that earlier parts. It seems strong, but I could not find a good build off of that. Shack. Yeah, I mentioned that one earlier, Skrillin. There's all sorts of friendly spaces with the XH here. Like, that still seems like the best place to really get going, but I was not having luck there. The three-letter word and then a word then a comma is also a fairly unique construction. Ow. It's a lot of W's. And then we've got a two-letter word ending in W. Not a bad thing to try, though. But I was already it was already taken, so that doesn't work. No, the undo is dumb. No. Why does the undo work that way? Like it skips a step in the undo to be like, oh, okay, so undo, re-add those 3 letters you just deleted. No, I just wanted to undo once, not 3 times. Hey, Cadence. Like, I really felt like I was supposed to avoid, like, the I two-letter words. They seem pretty bad here. Still kind of possible. This is a passage from something in the sci-fi genre. It can't be on 2. And that letter quantity is reasonably happy. And then what is this? Hide. Caesar better watch out. Ivy. Like, it can be. It's just not likely. The T's already used up here, so. And like is would still leave us with the I here. See, this was supposed to be a diversion from the difficult Tametsi puzzles, and then we got this difficult letter. Probably in sci-fi, up after comma is kind of weird. In like more older literature or things that are trying to have a flourish, up after a comma would work, I think. That had this problem, right? Ig. Okay, back to you. Like, this is probably the least likely. You just have to give us enough letters to really go off of though. It's up to you, kids. What else is Shaq? It's a clue. It's clearly dunk. Those letters clearly are good, right? It's really hard when I'm thinking of like the connected two letters. It really wants to be things that are not two-letter words in my head. I think we already looked at on. Yeah, we did. Like, what is this? Only. I guess it could be only. It's no, it can't be that because the first word is YN. And it can't be onto once. Could be once. First letter still looks kind of weird, but it's maybe possible. End as the first word. Is there anything else that fits there? And that's an even worse first word of the sentence, I think. But it is the word. Okay, so it has to be end if the rest of this line follows. So what does that make this or the two-letter word ending in D? Like, that's nothing, right? Yeah. So that kills all of that. And I don't know if there's any other words here. On rack. It's too many letters, so we're not playing Final Fantasy 1. Top still wouldn't solve Shack, so I'm pretty dubious that on is correct to begin with. And then we've got yeah, this is a double. It's not Papua New Guinea. Yeah, we like A looked a lot more promising. Like what I don't necessarily know what this word ends up being if that's an I, but we have not gone back and looked at this again. So that doesn't, yeah. I was looking at the ing over here. I mean, this word is like got an either an A or an I double with a different double letter before it, and only one letter left. Like, this is certainly a strong word. Having a hard time picturing anything that really fits there, though. Bilby! You know, Bilbo's handle among friends. The Cincy. there's an R in that. And it didn't know too. I think it was Circe. Yeah, Circe might be something too. Still doesn't fit. King DDD. Genji. I mean, it's a word at least. Dubious, but possible. Like it's a hard spot. So. Anything else? It's like even if that is correct, like it's kind of surprisingly few other letters. I guess we would have a 3-letter word ending in M, which is something. Like, I'd say it's unlikely that Miami is an a sci-fi quote, but it's not impossible. Yeah, like aim, cam, like we don't have I's or A's available, so... Him head to Miami to go to Kuleg. Jim? I still don't really like this, but it is all possible, except for maybe Giamo. I don't know about Giamo. I think that's finally a hard stop on this derailed train. This E is also a problem. Tom. Dom. Promenade of Palm. Yeah, looks like we're rapidly removing the Miami possibility. Yeah, that's normal, Paris. I would say. I would be surprised to see capitalization indicated. Okay, the only thing, I mean, there's nothing like this, is there? At this point, I want to make sure we've exhausted this, just because everything else has been so slow. I mean, there are words. Guam. Gum. Back to Guam. And then we've got this. Gum. Alright, not liking any of this. Okay. Peepus? Just because it wasn't working for us, Cadence. Like, A still feels the most common. Or most likely, rather. Like, we were essentially figuring out if there's anything that could work for this word if it was I, and Miami was the one thing. And then we followed Miami to its conclusion, and Miami did not work. So we're about to go back to A. Yeah. Still talking to Tim here. Baba, can we bring Kiki into the picture? That almost looks like it could be a thing. Magma. Since since doesn't work. Because the second letter has to be A or I, because it is a one-letter word as well. Dada, salsa. I mean, we'll take a look. It doesn't. It still doesn't like it. There's not enough letters that it even gives us to be like, all right, well, you're definitely on the right track. Like, I don't... But like ADM. Music, like, we've, like, pretty much cruised through most of these, but... This one is rough. I mean, at least those other letters look okay. Oh, that's it. You're saying it is salsa or magma. Well... Or pampa, which is not a word I recognize. I mean, it could be a, like, yeah, are you, removing... It's a character's name. Okay, yeah. That follows. I'm really kind of doubting this is magma or salsa, so that follows. Alright, well, back to Shack or Quo. I guess we can look back at Quo Vadis over here. So we're starting with a 3-letter word. That's an abomination. No. So that doesn't work. There's problems with this. I don't remember what they are now. Yeah, the 2-letter H word. Like, we could decide this is, in fact, O or something, which is possible. And this doesn't look good for the 3rd word. I guess I could still be we. Wah! We are now king from the owl house. That's kind of sci-fi. Me? I guess we didn't look at me, but then we got an MT at the bottom. Definitely quack. It's cute in the other spots that are terribly exciting. Not really. Hey there, Radstorm. Welcome to the stream. We've certainly tried this at some point. Actually, I'm not sure we have. We were... I don't know if we were looking at the E words here, actually. What does that let this be? I mean, there's plenty of words, but like... Ted! Definitely Ted. What 3-letter words start a sentence? We just looked at that, didn't we? Or no, we were maybe looking at me in a different spot? Mead. Meal. That gets rid of our A. Which could still be that, because it's a character name, but... So if we know this is a name, can we build off of that? They're like gonna be doing something in 4 letters? We haven't ever actually clicked the hint button. We could see, it probably just like tells you 1 letter or something. H being in was pretty strong earlier. I mean, it was okay. Did we not try in? I thought we looked at that a decent amount. We tried on, in, and like an is the other one we could do if we want to get rid of our A. Nani? This is really somewhat promising. That work, that looks pretty bad. Although, this is almost George. That, I mean, if that's a name, it might be a last name. The last word kind of looks like heroin. Not enough letters. Renault? That's a word, right? Reading Super Magnet. Yeah, that means, and yeah, we can't use the A if we're using the I. We can put end there again. Opening was the first thing we tried. Is there a consonant that can go before the N in a 3-letter word? Like, no. New. That's 4 letters as well. One morning, Gregor. And it's Franz Kafka. Be careful if you make him pissed. He will smite you with metaphor fists. He is Franz Kafka. One morning, when Gregor Samsa woke from troubled dreams, he found himself transformed in his bed into a horrible vermin. I did not know the name Gregor Samsa at all. My main knowledge of Metamorphosis is the Franz Kafka rock opera from the animated series Home Movies, and it is amazing. Okay, well, beating that game forever. That one was so much, like, that was easily the hardest one of these we've done. I mean, yeah, it's sci-fi, right? Like, I can see why you'd hesitate away, considering it's, you know, not as much in the science side of things, I don't think, but I guess it could be horror as well, right? Like, horror is... I don't know enough about the book other than the premise to actually say. But, like, if it's built on, you know, commentary on society. I mean, a horror can be built on commentary on society too, and it basically is usually commentary on the society's fears at the time the horror was created, so that's not really a measure of sci-fi. Ah, Skrillian, yeah, yeah. We did try salsa, actually, Super Mike Man, but it doesn't give us enough extra letters to really link anything. We worked at the Samsa word for a while. Salsa and magma were really the only viable real words, and Miami, I guess. those are the 3 viable real words. But none of them worked. And like the isolated S's don't really tell us anything, you know? Like one letter, it's at the end of one word, it's in the middle of this word, it's in the middle of this word. And it's one 3-letter word, like that could be so many things. What's a pampa? Oh, kind of a biome. Okay. Yeah, I don't believe I've ever heard of it. Yeah, that's certainly fair, Lou. Okay. well, that was supposed to be kind of quick, and then we were back to Tametsi, but that one took so long. We need to take a break. So, thanks for hanging out. We have finally triumphed over Franz Kafka, and let's take a break. Hold on, I will leave you with a link of what I was referencing earlier, so that you can enjoy its majesty while we are on break. There you go. We'll be back in just a few minutes, everybody, and do a little more Tametsi, probably like another cryptogram or two.
I got tiny little bug feet. I don't really know what bugs eat. Living like a bug ain't easy. I show up on camera occasionally, but usually just intermissions or discussions. Sometimes I'm on screen the whole time though, for like voice acted playthroughs and stuff. Okay, back to this madness. So we can here not making progress in a different game now. We already failed to count to 7, but I don't think that's where we're at. I mean, we haven't done anything down here, so maybe there's something we can do down here? That's a 1 or a 2. So that's a 1 or a 2. So that's a 1 or a 2. And we know this is exactly a 1, I assume? Yeah. So, like, that's exactly a 1. Right, no, we already did that. 1 or 2, 0, 1, like, who cares? Doesn't really matter. It might matter for this 4. Actually, how many? There's only 6 squares there, huh? So we remove 1 by making this a 0 or 1. But the rest are, like, inaccessible, right? Yeah, the rest look pretty inaccessible. So I don't think that does anything for us. Skimming on the left-hand side again, not really seeing anything useful there. Where else haven't we poked about? I don't think we care that, like, there's one here, so therefore there's one here. Not unless we're trying to count to 5. Counting to 5 sounds like a pretty dangerous task. I think this whole area is open. I mean, we count to 3. If we're creative, we might be able to get like 1 here, but this whole area is still wide open, and then there's one over here as well. Like, if we wanted to count this one differently, we can say that 1 or 2 of those are, but... let's see, we know that's a 0 or 1, I guess, from there being a 1 here. Yeah, I'm not seeing that as very helpful. Now I'm looking at the, like, 9s and 8s and stuff, like, eh? All that looks terrible. Unsurprisingly. Yeah, the 6 as well. Okay, none of those are viable. It's like I've been turned into a bug. I mean, we're close on the counting of the graves. Like, we ended up with there being 1 in this set. Oh, can I combo that with the 5s? Hold on. This is terrible. I hate it. We had one here, right? That's what we figured out, yeah. But we're still left with this square here. If we solve that square, we can actually build off of that, I think. The 0, 1 and the 0, 1 here. Yeah, what if we combine the 5 and the 2? That's always some spicy tech. Hey, flower eggs. Doesn't look very happy though. Like, that's a 0 or 1. So, like, there's a lot of leakage into this third row. Like, you can choose how to split this out. Can we do anything else with the nonsense over here? Like, this is 0, 1, 1 or 2. 0 or 1. 1 or 2 amongst those two. Yeah. Now we're bleeding into the area above rather than below. I mean, you don't actually need to count very high. Like, I mean, we're already... close here, right? Like, 2, 3, 4, 5... Oh, this is a 0 or 1, though. And the way we're counting, we can't count the 0 or 1. Total mind count? Absolutely not. No way in hell. There is another way, and we will find the other way. No, those numbers are entirely too large. I can't count that high. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. We can only confidently lock in 5, 7. We could maybe finagle a 6, but that's still not gonna be enough. With how spaced everything is. Like, we could just fill in everything that we know. See if that somehow elucidates something. That is generally decidedly unhelpful. Where haven't we tried something? Or I guess failing that, where did we try something but not enough?
Wait. When I was playing this down, did I mess that up? 1 or 2, 0, 1. That's 1 or 2. That's 0 or 1. I think I had that as a 1 or 2. This maybe is more relevant? Maybe? Yeah, I might have something. So that makes this a 2 or a 3. So that's a 1 or a 2. And there's a definite 1 here. Okay, following this from the start again. 1 or 2 off of the 2 here. Touching this 2 makes that a 0 or 1. Touching this 2 makes this a 1 or 2. Touching this 2 makes this a 0 or 1. So this is a 2 or a 3. So if we slice a number off, that becomes a 1 or a 2. We have a guaranteed 1 here. Okay, so this is safe. And this is definitely a 1 mine. Which means this is a mine. And one of these two is a mine, and one of these two is a mine, one of these two is a mine, so this is a mine. Does that solve our 2? No? But I want it to, though. Oh wait, I think I get a safe tile here, though, right? Got 1 here, 1 here, and we've got 1 here. So this tile's safe. Ah, that's great. Okay, touching these 2. Those are all safe. Alright, now we're cooking a little bit. Now we know there's 1 here, so these 2 are safe. We don't strictly know this yet. So no one's here, or one's here. As you prefer, but... now we know. Oh wait, the 0 or 1 here is finally coming to play. Remember when we said that 0 or 1 was going to come into play here? Do I want to verify it or just immediately go off of the past knowledge? Kind of want to just go ahead and do that. Right, I guess I'll verify. So this was a 1 or 2, that made this a 1 or 2, that made this a 1 or 2, and this is a 1, so this is a 0 or 1. Yep, okay. Oh, but now we know this is exactly a 1. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1. These are both safe. Grow our roots.
Does that evolve anything else? The 7 row might be promising now. Let me take our gander elsewhere first. We got 2 here, so we got 1 or 2 here. Do we care? I guess that should be that color. Don't think we care. Like this 4 number is actually getting almost close to being a thing. Right? Like we got 1 here. We got 1 here. And yeah, okay. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, 9 is more than 7. I've heard. I've heard that 9 is more than 7. This isn't a 2-1 situation. Or no, it is actually. It's just a better 2-1 situation. Just making sure I wasn't double counting the backwards diagonal there. Or discounting rather, but I think that makes this one, right? The old classic 2-1. Paving our way forward. The blue kind of looks like background, so it makes it look like more is done than it is, but, you know, a lot is done. Oh yeah, we've got overlapping ones up here now. Do we need to rely on our column numbers to finish that off? Probably. Let's look down. Can we get a second guarantee? Four's only got 5 around it now, not 6. Doesn't really cover too much we're excited about. Let's see. So, like, this would be a 2 or a 3. So this is a 0 or 1.
We can't really build off of that. I mean, I guess this is at least a 1. Actually, no, this is at least a 1. We can build off of that, right? Because of this 3 here, so if this is a mine and one of these is a mine, there still needs to be a mine here, and there's a mine here. Right? Because that's 2 or 3. Yeah. And that means that the other things have to be true, right? So that means like this is a mine, and this is a mine. And those other 3 are safe. So 1 mine here. Okay. Excellent, excellent. Can we count to 3? Ah, ah, ah. That's a mine because of the row number here. This 2 here can make that a mine. And likewise, this 2 here makes this a mine. And then we've got a mine here. And then we've got 3 in blue. Oh, we've also just got this, so, I mean, I guess we'll just take that. Acceptable. Huzzah!